Hey Viz Upper School, happy Thursday. I hope that you had a good first day. I heard a lot of good things. I was in touch with quite a few faculty and some students. And again, I want to give you all a big shout out because the reason it's successful is because of you, our faculty, and the rest of the upper school team, of which you are a huge part. So, job well done. Let's keep it up. Um, and if there were any glitches along the way, or things that didn't go the way you expected, or if there were moments where you couldn't figure out what to do and when to do it, that's okay too. I want to encourage you to be kind to yourself, be patient. We expected that there would be parts that would not be perfectly smooth, and that is okay. So come into today as a new day with new beginnings and treat it as such. Um, I wanted to talk a little bit about that link that I included in the email. Nicole Bowman got in touch with me yesterday, and she shared a visual of reminders from St. Francis de Sales, and it was so good that I wanted to share it with the entire upper school because I think St. Francis's message in this visual is so perfect. And I also hope that if it speaks to you, that you can put it on your desktop, or if you want to print it out and post it somewhere where you see it often, go for it. But otherwise, maybe just listen to the words. I'll share what he says right now. He writes, "Do not fear the changes of life. God, whose very own you are, will deliver you from them all. He has kept you and will lead you through all things. And when you cannot stand it, God will bury you in his arms. Do not be afraid of what will happen tomorrow. The same everlasting Father who cares for you today will care for you then and every day. He will either shield you from suffering or give you unfailing strength to bear it. Be at peace and put aside anxious thoughts." So, Viz Upper School, put away anxious thoughts as you start this day, or at least as much as you're able. Put away those anxious thoughts and get ready for a really great Thursday during which you're going to dig into some of your subjects, meet with some teachers, and just have hopefully a very fun couple of hours. To that end, I also wanted to talk a little bit about how I'm so thankful and grateful that you are taking care of one another. I had the chance to talk to Sammy Sabin yesterday, and she wanted to make sure that I knew that you were writing messages to one another, that you were blind copying 20 people and sending inspirational quotes and poems and funny stories and lifting each other up. And I just want to say that that's so impressive, and that is one of many reasons, but a real central reason as to why I love working at Visitation, because I work amongst students who really care about one another and are committed to helping one another. So thank you for that, and I really want to celebrate that um, effort. And please know that it doesn't go unrecognized by me and others. So keep being kind to one another, keep looking out for one another. Job well done. Um, Other than that, I don't have a lot of announcements just because yesterday did go really smoothly. The only thing I really want to stress at this point is I know that there have been inquiries about having Google Hangout meetings in bedrooms just because you might be crowded in a house with lots of people and that's a quiet space. Whereas I can tell you definitely you are able to do any and all homework and schoolwork in your bedrooms. I do have to stress that if it is a live Google Hangout, whether it be a one-on-one with a teacher or a class discussion, you really do need to find a spot other than a bedroom. So it could be the kitchen table, it could be a living room couch, it could be a hallway. I know that that's not ideal, I get it, but at the same time, we really need to be firm about that guideline. And again, if you are in a position where, let's say, a class is meeting for a Google Hangout and you just don't have that quiet space, that's okay. Remember that we record all of the Hangouts so you can watch it at a different time. So you do have some flexibility there. I don't want it to become too stressful. But I'll continue to monitor that situation. We'll continue to stay in touch. As students, you'll have a chance to weigh in about how this is all going at some point next week. So you'll have the chance to give me feedback because I do want to make sure this is working for all of you. Um, but just wanted to give that guideline again. And also wanted to thank Ms. Peel because she offered a good suggestion. You know, as you're in a communal space, it really helps to put on headphones to cancel out some of that noise around you. So that's a really good suggestion. And if you are in a class discussion and you're not talking, it's a good idea to mute your mic because that way, too, it'll cancel out all of the sounds that might happen when you're not talking, or even if you just have to cough or something else. It should help facilitate conversations via Google Hangout. At least that's my hope. So, no bedrooms and silence your mic when you're not talking, and we should be good to go. That's it from me today. So, again, happy Thursday. As you have time to head off into your first class at 9, if you want to get up out of your chair and move around a little bit, I included a link to a song because, after all, we're all in this together. So, get up out of that chair, girls, and start dancing. I'll dance with you too, but maybe not on screen. Bye.